Bradley, Brad, we're best friends. I just call him Brad. I'm bringing people in here slowly, This is my truth. Last night, I hung out with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Oh my gosh! Mary gets it. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to Mary Gets It with your host, Mary Pascoe. With me, as always, is BruceLeah, the Chug. However, she's off scurrying around, being a bad little Chug. She broke into the giant bag of dog food we just bought for her. She's a clever girl. Clever girl. That's a Jurassic Park reference. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness. Okay. First, let's take bets on if Ryan is going to interrupt the podcast in some way, shape, or form. He is behind me working on music right now. And I think it would be cute if he interrupts, so we'll just see if he does. We are chillaxing right now. It's the evening time, and we did a nice big grocery trip. And I turned in my receipt to the Ibotta app, which gives us cash back. And I will put the referral link on the description here, so that you can also get a little cash back. It's good. It's good. So, okay, a lot of things happened. Ryan's aunt got married. Yay! To the love of her life, Mr. Fernando. We were extremely happy to be part of their love celebration. Ryan walked his grandma down the aisle, and it was really cute, and he looked so sharp in his tux. And I posted a really cute video on YouTube. You can check it out. It has just a little taste of the wedding fun and the family, and it's really cute. I enjoy it, and yes, we are very, very happy for Catherine and Fernando. Catherine looked so beautiful. She made the most beautiful bride. I really was like, dang, like, wow. I mean, she's always beautiful, but like, yeah, her dress was gorgeous, of course, and they picked the most beautiful location right on the water. It was at the Portofino Hotel and Marina in Redondo Beach, and right at sunset, like, it was gorgeous, breathtaking. So definitely check out the video just so you can see how pretty everything and everyone was. And Giselle was in the video, and Dylan, Ryan's brother. So I'm thinking, I love them, and they're hilarious, and I really want to get them involved in more videos and such, and maybe even have them on the podcast sometime. So, I'm bringing people in here slowly, left and right. Last night, oh my gosh, I still can't even believe last night happened. Okay. Ryan and I went to a screening for A Star is Born, which is such a good movie. I cried so many times throughout the whole movie. Like, it was like I knew I would feel very inspired, because obviously it's about, someone who wants to make music, then finally getting their shot at stardom. And my guitar wanted to play piano for a minute, and obviously that's my dream. I would really, really like love to become a famous musician. That would be incredible. And then on top of that, of course, I am an actress. And so is Ms. Lady Gaga. She's both. And dude, okay, we went to the screening expecting and being super excited, because after the screening was going to be a Q&A session with Mr. Bradley Cooper himself and Sam Elliott also, who plays his brother in the movie. So we were like super looking forward to it. And then, dude, right before the movie started, they announced that Lady Gaga was also in the building and she would be coming out and talking to us also. I was like, I was in shock. I couldn't even believe it. And I I did like feel bad that I wasn't able to bring my friend Jasmine with me because Jasmine is super duper duper obsessed with Lady Gaga. Like I wanted to, and I told Jasmine like I wanted to invite her, but she had to work at the restaurant. And oh, I swear, Jasmine, I swear, if I had known that Gaga was gonna be there, I would have forced you to get that shift covered somehow, some way. But it was a surprise, and boy, was it a good surprise. I still can't even believe it. She was amazing in the film, and of course, so was Bradley Cooper and everyone. Dave Chappelle was super, like, I mean, obviously, Dave Chappelle is great at everything he does. He was great in the movie. Like, Andrew Dice Clay was great in the movie. Like, definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Just bring some tissues. It's a tearjerker. It's emotional. I was already crying like 3 minutes in though because I have this thing where I've just, even if I go to, let's say, a musical like on Broadway, just like the opening number makes me cry. I've always been really moved by spectacle, by anything theatrical. Like movies always move me, TV shows. I cry at cat food commercials. I'm just it touches something in me, and that's why I want to do this for a living. It's just something about it. And oh, it was cool because during the Q&A, Sam Elliott was talking about this too, how even just from a very young age, just film intrigued him. And what's interesting is he said that he was never a stage actor. It was just always film for him. He always was just very into it. And I I've also always been very into everything TV and film, and making videos whenever we could rent a video camera from the library, because growing up we did not have a video camera. So it was like a huge, huge, awesome treat to get one. And we would make videos with our Barbies. My sister Liz and I made a video called Barbie's 50th birthday. That was a good one. Oh, I really wish we could find that video. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Liz is so funny. Good times. And then we would make so many videos with the cats and adventures out in the woods with the cats. So I totally am with Sam on that. And then something really cool that Lady Gaga was talking about is that she actually studied acting before she made it in music. She like really studied it, you know, and she said she she just, you know, it wasn't in the cards at the time to make it in acting. So she decided she would become a musician who acts, and she would make up, you know, all these different characters that she would do like in her music. And I totally was like, yeah, like, oh wow, we have so much in common, Lady Gaga. So that was really cool. And they talked, the audience was primarily actors. It was facilitated by the SAG Foundation. SAG-aftra Foundation? I guess it's, I think they still call it the SAG Foundation, but you know, SAG and AFTRA merged into one, the Screen Actors Guild and the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, which is my union. And so it was pretty much, the Q&A was basically for actors about acting. And oh man, Bradley Cooper was so like, he is such a cool guy. He was so just honest and like I don't, like no front, you know what I mean? And he was talking about how when he booked his first job, he was kind of like, wait, there's a job. I thought the callback was kind of the job because you get to a point where auditioning is the job, in addition to the job you do to pay for your life so that you can go to auditions, that you kind of forget that there's a whole other job, like if you book it, because why would you ever book it? That would never happen. Oh, I died laughing. It's so true. Like you start to really get used to just not actually booking a real job, and your acting career starts to kind of become classes and auditions, and that's kind of it, which is really sad. And whew, I'm doing everything I can to make it not be that way. So we will see. But in the meantime, I'm making YouTube videos and podcasts and stand-up shows and whatever else I can do, and of course music, just like Lady Gaga. So at this time, I would like to sing a song for you that I actually wrote. I wrote this song when I was in college, and it's on my first album, Who Brings a Cat to the Disco. It's called Angel, and I used it in the video for Catherine and Fernando's wedding that is on YouTube. So I thought I would play it for you right now, a little acoustic version. Who put this angel here on earth just for me? Who knew you'd complete me so perfectly? Feel like I've known you my whole life, maybe longer. Though we met in a dream, a dream. 'Cause when I'm with you, everything just seems so right. And if I had my way, I'd hold you every night. I know the shape of your mouth so well, and the way it feels pressed up against mine. Let me be your everything, 'cause you're everything to me. You are pure magic. 'Cause when I'm with you, everything just seems so right. just for me. Thank you so much for letting me sing to you. So, have you seen A Star is Born? I would love to hear your thoughts. My gosh. I oh, okay. I I don't know about you, but like I would love to perform in front of like a stadium full of people. Like that's the dream. Oh, and I literally do dream about it like while I'm sleeping and it's so awesome. I thought it was interesting that Live Nation was part of producing A Star is Born. They are, the people who do the big stadium concerts, the big famous, the real concerts. And something really cool that Lady Gaga said during the Q&A, someone was saying like, how did you make your character Allie so real? Because she's kind of like you, but she's very different than you, but she's such a fully developed, like a real character. And Lady Gaga said that the whole experience was real. Like it was a real experience in Lady Gaga's life. Like they were in it. They really lived it. They said that Bradley Cooper as a director wouldn't even call action and cut. He would just be rolling kind of like all the time basically, which is super cool. And this other part was really like, it really struck me because, I fancy myself a bit of a director also. I like to direct, obviously, all my music videos and my whatever small short films I make and YouTube videos and such. And he was saying how he always thought it was kind of weird that, like, on most big movie sets, there's this thing called Video Village, which is basically kind of like a tent with monitors and those director's chairs and headsets where the director and some other people will just watch the monitor, but it's kind of far away from where the action actually is taking place, where the actors are. And Bradley was kind of saying, it was weird, for him to be acting and have no idea what they're talking about in Video Village, and then like the anxiety of like the director coming over. But when he worked with Clint Eastwood as a director for American Sniper, he said that like he would be right there and he'd be like, I can't do it as well as he did, but it was such a great impression. It was like, you see that kid there? You're gonna kill him. It was so funny. So they were talking about how Brad, we're best friends. I just call him Brad. Bradley would be like right there in it, and that having him there would make the actors feel more comfortable to risk it all, because the director is risking the same amount, but they're right there with them and they're in it together. And I really liked that, because I know definitely how that feels when you, as an actor, you're trying to go there, and it's risky. I mean, the vulnerability level is crazy high for a lot of these scenes. And for me, I just know that I have no other choice but to go there. That's just me as an artist. I just have to. Like right now in this podcast, I am going there. I am telling you how excited I was to be there and how much I learned and how cool it was, and I'm getting excited, and I'm not censoring myself, because honestly, like, and that's another thing that Bradley was talking about, is you have to be authentic. You have to be coming from a place of truth, or else people aren't going to want to watch. It's not going to be engaging. And this is my truth. I was super crazy excited to be in the same room as these incredible artists, and we were so close. We got there super early. We were in the 4th row. Like, oh, it was super cool. I loved it. I feel really happy, and like I was saying, I knew watching the movie that I would become extremely inspired to make music, and then having them talk about their, the whole acting process for them got me super amped to go and really like do more acting. And I feel good. I'm so grateful. Thank you, SAG-AFTRA. Thank you, Warner Brothers, for inviting us. It was amazing. And thank you, Ryan, for coming. I don't know if he can hear me. He has the headphones on. But I'm so grateful. I love living in LA and having the opportunity to do these things. I don't know if I told you about this, but I took some classes through the SAG-AFTRA Conservatory, and they surprised us with celebrity teachers. Oh my gosh, Patricia Richardson, the mom from Home Improvement, taught one of my multicam comedy classes, and she was so nice and so cool and so honest, told us some serious stuff, and she loved my work. She told me, she was like, that was ready for primetime TV and so charming. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is huge. She's telling me everything that I've been dreaming of hearing. And another class was taught by Mr. Martin Sheen. I'm like, on what planet does this happen? I couldn't even believe it. Like, and he was so cool, and he told me that he was very impressed with my work, and I'm just like, okay, pinch me, because this is a dream, right? Like, this doesn't happen. I'm just a little gal from a small town in Michigan, and I've always dreamed of being a famous actress and all that jazz, but people have been telling me my whole life it's never going to happen. But you know what? Other things are happening. Maybe I haven't hit the billions yet, but I sure have been very lucky, and I really want to always remember that, even when the times get hard and I start to maybe feel a little doubtful. I have to remember that I've been so fortunate and so blessed with so many great opportunities, and even just being able to talk to you right now, to have this nice microphone and iPhone, and just be able to make podcasts and videos and albums. Like, it's such a huge blessing, and I'm sorry if I ever act like I don't feel super grateful for it, because I really do. Okay. I feel better. Thanks. I'm going to drink a little tea here. And then we're going to sing, you and me. You ready? Are you ready to sing with me? I got to kind of hang out with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga and Sam Elliott. That's so cool, dude. Like, honestly, I'm just like, that's so cool. Living in LA, it can be kind of scary sometimes, crossing the street and someone tries to hit you because they're really just not concerned with pedestrians. But that's okay, because if you're really alert, you can just run away and be okay in LA, in LA, in LA. Ryan's aunt got married and it was a beautiful California wedding with palm trees and Redondo Beach and a sunset, and the love was everywhere. And Ryan's long hair was tied up in like 3 different hair ties, and I actually really hate it when he does his hair like that. And he knows that I really hate it when he does his hair like that. It's like, it's not braided, it's just like hair tie and then a hair tie and then hair tie, and it's not cute. But he's lucky that I love him so. And I don't really care what he looks like, because he's my boo and I love him so. Uh-oh, he heard me. I better go make him some brownies or cookies or something. Thanks for the heart behind me. I love you too, Ryan. Yes, queen. Oh, joy. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This has been a blast. You are, in my book, amazing. Okay, so I want you to know that. I love you, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me, watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, brucing. That's just for Bruce. She's the only one who bruces. I actually don't even know where that dog went, but that's okay. She'll show up maybe for the next episode, and we can do a little Bruce's Corner. We are definitely making some Bruce's Corner merch, so stay tuned. I should definitely get on that fast so that we can get it in time for Christmas presents. So yeah, I'll get on that for sure. So if you're not already following me on the other social media, I would love it if you could. It's at Mary Pascoe, MaryPascoe, on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. And then I have a Facebook page also. That's facebook.com/whoismary. And you can friend me on Facebook also. And I think that's everything. I mean, I guess I'm still on MySpace, but I never go I never go there, so I don't know. I don't know what MySpace is up to these days. I used to be on Friendster. Were you on Friendster? Do you have any idea what that is? That was a long time ago. I was thinking about Friendster the other day. Wasn't it just kind of like you would write like a recommendation about your friend on their wall, quote unquote wall. I don't think it was called a wall. That was something. What'll be next? Who knows? But I do miss Vine, I was saying the other day. Vine was a good one. R.I.P. Vine. Okay. I love you. I hope you're having a great day, and happy Thanksgiving. And I hope that you get to spend it with a lot of loved ones. I am looking forward to spending it with Ryan's family, and I'm just so grateful to kind of be part of the family. It's really nice, especially because my family is so far away, mostly in Michigan and then Indiana, New York, and Florida. So, hi, family, and I love you all. I love you, Mom. My mama always watches, and she's probably my biggest supporter, like even probably bigger than Ryan. I'm my biggest supporter, actually. I'm my number one fan, because, you gotta love yourself first. All right, I love you so much, and I'll talk to you very soon. Have a great Thanksgiving. Yes, Queen. Ha ha ha. I Gaga it. Oh, that was weird. I get it. Bye.